saw a video where a realtor claimed that downtown condos double every 12 to 16 years. So 12 to 16 years. If it takes 12 years, that's about a 6% rate of return. If it takes 16 years, that's about a 4.5% rate of return.
Now, the investors that I talk to, that some of them who have been in this market for 30, 40, 50 years, they will tell you that a downtown condo will double in price approximately every 12 to 16 years. So let's go with the conservative end of that estimate and say that 16 years from now, that condo should be worth around $1.2 million.
You take 72 and divide it by the amount of time it's taken for your investment to double. It'll give you the approximate rate of return. Now, keep in mind this is approximate. We're just doing like rule of thumb, back of the napkin calculations here. There's going to be some subtleties up and down, but that's the approximate rule, the rule of 72.
So you have $600,000 in tax-free capital gains. Remember, you have that principal residence exemption. When you go to cash out of that condo, you don't pay any tax on that. That's the best break that you'll ever get in Canada.
The principal residence exemption is prorated. So if you didn't live in this condo for any period of time while you owned it, you don't get to claim that percentage of the principal residence exemption. So think about whether or not you're really going to live in that condo, that one bedroom, 500 square foot box for 16 years.
So let's go with the conservative end of that estimate and say that 16 years from now, that condo should be worth around $1.2 million. So you have $600,000 in tax-free capital gains.
So if your condo's worth 1.2 mil and you bought it for 600,000, does that mean that the investment doubled? It doesn't actually. You have to take into account that you've also paid a bunch of carrying costs. So you paid a bunch of condo fees, special assessments, taxes, you paid for maintenance of your unit. You've probably in the range of time, you probably paid somewhere between $50,000 to $100,000 in mortgage interest. I can almost guarantee the rates are going to go up by the time that you've reached the end of that 16-year period. In addition, at the end of all this, you got to pay Jay's realtor fees.
Because interest rates are so incredibly low right now, there are just better options out there. For instance, you could put that money in a tax deferred or a tax shelter account like an RSP or a TFSA. There are plenty of good dividend stocks that'll pay you 3.5, 4, 4.5 all day.